Hi folks, this is my palette. This is acrylic. I've had to go back to acrylic because the oils are really affecting my chest. There's something in them that these days doesn't really agree with me. So acrylic, you can't tell the difference between oil and acrylic when they dry. It's just the approach is different. With acrylic you can mix mediums with them, like that will bulk them out. They're a little bit thin. So we've got three primaries. We've got a deep yellow, it's unspecified, it's not cadmium, a cadmium red and an ultramarine. And it's quite amazing how far you can go with three primaries. But I mucked up the recording for some reason. I deleted it accidentally. But here's the one I did. There we are, look at that, can you see that? I call it Castle on the Hill, based on a hill in Somerset, in the Somerset Levels, called Ham Hill. It's a quarry, but I put the castle, the ruined castle, in, or castle. So, alas, that is now just a picture on Facebook, and the British Impressionists. Brushes, well, I'm using these inch brushes mostly. I try to use the largest brushes possible. This piece of paper, it's watercolour paper, is 7.5 inches by 11. It's half of the sheet I normally use. I'm painted on a watercolour that I don't like anymore. We'll bring you up to where we're going to have a go. This here painting. I don't really know what I'm going to paint. I'll just start and we'll work it out. There's something with a bit of an undulating hill, similar to that one, but do it from the other side maybe. Anyway, so let's start with putting in a bit of sky. So I love painting skies. They usually are my main interest. So we'll just put in a bit of grey. I'm just diluting this with a bit of PVA glue diluted. I've primed the paper with a bit of burnt sienna acrylic, and I've sealed the other side with the ordinary dilute PVA glue. I'll just keep my PVA glue in here. And if you pour out too much, you can use it as a varnish afterwards when it's dry, which is quite quick, and it will dry to a sheet of plastic. And I just get a bit of one of my painting knives underneath it, and it just peels off like a sheet of plastic. Quite amazing. Right, so a bit of red, bit of yellow, lump of white, and we'll make a sort of a creamy colour for our horizon. There's some strokes there. That must be where I scraped with my thumb, or with a plastic card. So let's just cover the canvas, kill the canvas, kill the white, or kill the burnt sienna. It's a shame about the oils. I have so many of them, but I'm punishing myself by using them. I never used to, but I suppose over the years, the stuff you breathe in, years of pipe smoking, dedicated pipe smoker, said about 12 years ago when I packed up. But I fitted carpets. That was my business for 40 years, and now I just do this. Just had some 4 tubes of watercolour delivered. Now you don't want white clouds, you want off-white clouds. Clouds are never white. If you hold a bit of white, pure white paper up against a white cloud sky, you'll see that there's a lot of colour in your clouds, more than you would think. Right, So I'm just using, the yellow is very strong. The cadmium yellow, cadmium red isn't, it's a Wilco's own, Wilkinson's own brand. But, horses for courses, it's quite a good stuff. The one colour that's not good in the Wilkinson range is the white. It's far too weak for it to be of any use. So I buy the whacking great tube of Galleria for the white lot, acrylic. So if you'd like to contribute a little towards the cost of the channel, of running this channel, you can through Patreon. It's very, very inexpensive, but it all helps. Alright, that's a bit of lighter stuff in here. Not white. Now we can put some blue and red and white, and we can make some nice clouds. And there's no problem in leaving some of the pits in the paper unpainted. Nothing wrong with that at all. But a bit of dark. Okay, now we've got something to counter change against, so clean the brush. Don't let the paint dry on your brushes. Keep them clean. And I'll clean them out afterwards. Right, let's get a little bit more white in that. Right, nice and feathery clouds. Lighter, but not white. Okay, I quite like that myself. Look at it. Put some more light in that area there, I think. And then take that blue back down here. Okay, do a bit of landscape now. We'll put a hill in, and maybe I'll start from that side. I have that side higher coming down here. So I'm not convinced that this makes a great green, but mixed with the three primaries, it's okay. Get a nice drab olivey green. A castle or something in there, old building. Go right down. Bit of blue. Give a bit of distance. Got the grandson today. John Paul, he's on school holiday, Easter holiday. He's going up now. Now the previous painting was based on Ham Hill, a quarry in the Somerset Levels, in the Somerset Levels. Absolutely beautiful place, and you've got a view from the top of the quarry all over Somerset. Beautiful. Not sure if you can see Glastonbury, but a marvellous view. There isn't a castle on it though. There's a pub halfway down, but we're making pictures, aren't we? We can put in what we like. So we'll come down a bit there. Not so sure I like that bit, the shape of that. And with acrylic, you can alter it very, very quickly. Paint that out. Just the yellow and the red, a bit of white, and we've got our nice warm cloud. Okay, now we can carry on there. Right, now, nice bit of green again. Red, blue, yellow. I will just put that up in there. Okay. Those marks have left quite a deep rut in there. Doesn't matter. Right, now let's go in with some lighter greens now. Put some stones in for the quarry. I was cutting my losses with this one. I don't know what happened to it. It's recording. Some light in there, some glasses. You can just keep working over it, and then it'll start to dry brush, and you hit the high spots and you get some wonderful effects. Put a bit of blue there. A bit of bluey grey. Show a little bit of distance over there. Okay, don't be scared about putting bits of blue in your middle distance. It all helps. I really am enjoying the opaque medium. I love the oil paintings. I really do. I thought what you can do with the oil, the transparency you can get as you go along. Just a fantastic thing to do. Takes me back to when I did all those Venice paintings in 1999. A long time ago now. Just missed that out a little bit. Okay. Right. So let's just get in some red and yellow and white. Some nice warm colours. A bit more red. Just going through a bit of a path here going up the hill. There's some figures going up there. Right, now back to the greens. Just feeling my way. I'm not making a final statement here. I'm just putting in colour. just covering that sienna, soften. Okay, let's just put in some foreground, nice and red. Then we can put shadows in there and build it up slowly. Orangey colour. Catching a bit of light coming up there. Trying to find some bits on here that on my sheets that are not painted on. But it's good being able to use greaseproof paper and then sling it at the end of the painting session. Okay, so we'll put in some white, so the lovely stone from this quarry. Bear in mind that the stone, well, the castle doesn't exist on, no castle on the hill. We'll just put that in for fun. Right, we'll have a bit of grey, a bit of warm grey, so red. It's a bit too light though. I'm going to just, whoops. The shadow. Probably not dark enough. So we'll soon rectify that. Okay, let's go back to the light colour now. Right. Now I'll go back into the shadow. Warmer. Oh, that'll do. We'll put some greens in here now. Blue, plenty of yellow. Oh, a bit of white in there just to brighten up a bit. Catching the light. Oh, just it's quite a big brush for a small painting, but that's how I work. I try to use the largest brush possible. It stops you fiddling around too much. Put some bit of red in there. like a sort of a dark mauve. Now I'm going to put a building of some sort there. Go back to those yellows. Catching the light, the grasses. Light orangey colours. And some white with the grey. Back to the dark greens. I think this one's quite as good as the last one. Probably because I'm basing too much of this painting on the last one. Only I've reversed things. Just mixing up a bit of the red and the yellow. Just trying to lose any detail, just want to hints. Should we put a building? I could put a building there, I could put a building there and just enhance the stuff there. Well, I think I'll do that. So we'll have a bit of white and a bit of red, a bit of yellow, a bit of a reddy roof. We'll rough that up in a minute. So we'll have a dark side to that, so a dark grey. Too clean, but we'll rough it up a bit. Just too clean, isn't it? I don't like the colour I've got on that. Just a bit too light. Okay, those stone Workers cut hut. Still not quite happy with that. Okay. We'll put that bit of blue and white and a bit of red. Right, let's get some light on that, I think. Soften that. Just a little bit of light. I'm finally struggling with this bit. That's a bit better. Right, now we just want a bit of lighter green. Around there. So counter change. Just trying to lose that. Still a little bit too perfect. Right, go back to the modelling some of these trees here now. Get my tree modelling brush. It's horrible when you finish painting, you've got loads of paint on your. You've over squeezed. Reduce that a bit, and then we're putting our grasses and that tree there. Bit of light in there, bit in there. Just a little bit wet there for the moment. And we'll go back with some nice light grass now. This is getting a little bit tacky. Well, it's been there a couple of hours, so that's not too bad, is it? Just the old hut, the stone cutter's hut, some blue and red. Alright, look at that path sorted out. Okay, now let's get some grasses and stuff in there. Bit more of that shadowy colour, the blue and the red. Touch of white. Shadow. Looking much like a bit of this stone, is it? Catch a bit of light. Come up with my green. Let his dog out. So you've got these little high spots now. Okay, how's that? That's shaping up. Well, the path's all right. Right, here we go. Now, let's see if we can get in a couple of little figures. I can put another little figure going uphill. Just impressions of figures. Don't make them too thin. Oops. Give them some middle-aged spread. Okay. We'll do a little bit of shadow. Okay. We have a bit of always seems a bit, if I can't get them thin enough mark, better to leave it alone. We have a darker mark. Because if it goes wrong, easy to paint out. Just have a couple. Bit of white there, or slightly off white. Shows a little bit of a bleaching. Alright, okay. Alright, well I don't think it's as good as what I did earlier, but I'm probably just a little bit too influenced by the earlier one. The rocks, although when I varnish it, which I will do, there's more in this, there's more colour in that one. Well, they shouldn't really compare, they are, that shadow's not very good, is it? Just to show it up a little bit. Well, I don't know. No, it's not going to come off. Okay, well we'll put it in a mount and see what it looks like. I will varnish it and put it on Facebook. Right, okay. And now it's just a little bit too, well that aperture is just a little bit too much. Oh, come on. Swear. Right. This kills my wrist. Oh, don't get old, folks. With the old arthritis in the hands, it's all clips are so strong. Well, there we are. Doesn't look too bad, does it? I think I might be a bit too critical sometimes. So I'll find a name for it based on Ham Hill in Somerset. I hope you enjoyed that. Didn't enjoy putting those clips on. Ouch. Right, well, we'll upload that and see how we go. 41 minutes. God, it's only 7.5 inches by 11. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye bye.